Milwaukee Bucks and Phoenix Suns are competing for the first overall draft pick. And what determined who won that? A coin flip. And that first overall draft pick ended up being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the all-time leading scorer in the NBA with 38,387 points. 20-year career.
Was it coin flip?
It was a coin flip.
You want to know?
Just think. Coin flip goes the other way. The Suns have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. How has history changed then?
You know, it was also a changing point in history from a coin flip.
Watch it be some stupid shit. What?
Stupid? Dallas Carter. That wasn't Dallas Carter. Don't know the third team. But it was like Abilene Christian, Odessa Permian, Panthers, and some other team from Texas. Three-way tie for first place. Top two played in the playoff. Or to go, or whatever it was, to go into the playoffs. And I think Abilene Christian lost the coin flip. Yeah.
Definitely not on the same level.
Definitely.
That's definitely not on the same level.
Definitely up there.
I have not heard of those teams until you just named them.
Abilene Christian guy tried to cheat.
Good for Abilene Christian.
It was like a melted coin. It looked double-sided heads.
Double-sided heads?
Double-sided coin. Heads. Something like that. It's heads. That's Mike Winchell sitting in the chair. You know what I'm talking about? Mike Winchell sitting in the chair. They're at the restaurant. And they're like, the coin, the nickels by him. They're the quarter. And he goes to pick it up. And coach, whatever his name is like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And then they look down at it. And it's like, Mike Winchell's like, it's heads. Because they're from Texas. Welcome back to Krok Podcast.
Okay. I like it.
It's heads.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never seen the movie Friday Night Lights?
No, I told you that last...
No, the movie. Not the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
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 There's the coin flip.
Yeah, I don't remember the scene, though.
No shot. No
Man, I've not heard that. I have not watched it in a very long time.
It's heads. Looks like we got a three-way tie between. And then they go check the coin. And what's his name's like, wait a minute. And he rubs it off and he goes, it's tails. And then everybody's like, So what we're doing today with this episode, welcome back to episode like 7 or 8.
I think, 7 or 8, maybe 6.
We upload
11. I don't know what it is.
We're uploading this to Spotify. I'm going to upload this to Spotify and to the other platforms, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. We didn't upload the last episode. We did that YouTube exclusive. It was a build a top 11, like an ultimate team, NFL team.
Yeah.
Kind of controversial. It's pretty good video, I thought.
Yeah,
but it's only on YouTube.
Definitely.
YouTube.com/EastKrok Podcast.
Yep.
It's only on YouTube. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. Comment down below. A lot of controversy. A lot of picks that I honestly wouldn't exactly pick, but it fits the team narrative.
Yeah.
And what we were trying to go for.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It was going with big chemistry.
You're right.
It was a big stress there.
I think it was really good.
And that's chemistry, just like how their offensive mesh. That was a big thing.
I think that team doesn't lose a game. Offensively. We're gonna do a defensive one down the line, but no injuries. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So now what Harry and I are gonna do, because Big Boy Dave's not here.
Yeah.
He's got to work.
Yeah. You see, as we're closer in camera, it's because if he was here,
we'd be
camera
be on the other side of the room because we got to fit everybody in, and he takes up a little bit of the room, but
we love him, so
But dude, I look bald with this hat on.
It's just your hairline. It's not that bad. I got a pretty big forehead. I'm not gonna lie. I got a pretty big forehead.
I just got a fat face. Sucks. It makes it's all about the angles.
But I don't get to see that. So all I get, my critique, what I get to see is after I watch this video and, oh, okay. I've been doing the whole double chin the thing the whole time.
Yo,
That's all I get.
Double chin's the way to go.
Why?
That's no way. But damn it. What were you saying? Austin said the 70s Bears could stop that team we picked.
The 70s
The
Bears?
70s, not even the 85 Bears, like the 70s Bears.
So that would be like Dick Butkus led.
Mm-hmm. Mike Dick.
No, because our team would be throwing
Way too good.
all over.
So what we're gonna do with this one is Harry and I, we're gonna do the same kind of concept, but with the NBA. So we're gonna take like a 1 or 2 out of each position. Pick one. You want to just pick 1 or 2?
Is that what we're doing?
Starting 5 and maybe top 6 with a 6-man.
No, okay, fine.
Yeah.
If you want,
You
to.
want 1 or 2
For what?
positions,
You want to go? You want to list 2 and then see which one we want to pick from that?
or you just want to take 1? We'll just try to decide on 1.
Because if we do top 2, then that's like making like a 12-man lineup. If we do a 6-man,
That might take a long time.
okay. So then just
Let's just do.
okay, fine,
Let's
yeah.
just do top 1. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So starting with point guards.
Who would we want as
This
if
is-
we were making a team?
We're making a team right now. We have every player ever in their prime to choose from.
Okay, now are
A
they?
real
Now are there
person, a
true
real-
positions, or are we going a positionless basketball
True
game?
positions, because
Okay, good,
we're not
because-
putting LeBron, because LeBron played every position. He could take LeBron and start him at
Okay,
every
he did
position.
not play every position, but
Yeah, he did.
when?
Yeah, he did.
No, Magic Johnson played every position, and that was his rookie year in
LeBron
the
basically
NBA Finals.
played every position.
No.
How not? He's coach. He's GM.
But that doesn't mean anything.
LeBron's been everything but water boy and owner. He wiped the floors. He does it all.
Yeah, because he's a scrub.
He's a scrub.
Oh my goodness. No, but no, he did not play he never played a 5 or a 2. What? Maybe a 2. Well, if you look at like Basketball Reference, like his first year, they'll list him as like a shooting guard, but no way he plays center. Never.
Well, see, like LeBron's never played in like a triangle offense, right?
Oh, if you want to get into that, I could because there's a big knock on. Okay, if we're side tangent, big knock between Michael Jordan and
Kobe.
LeBron is that Michael Jordan needed a system per se. Okay, and when Phil Jackson came, he needed a system. When really LeBron is his own system, and Michael Jordan can fit in a system. Michael Jordan was averaging 32 points per game and like he has incredible numbers. Look up his 1988-89 statistics. His season the year before Phil Jackson came to Chicago. He was still putting up great numbers, like fantastic numbers. And that triangle offense just utilized his pieces even more, so that like when he left in '93, when he left after his '93 championship, the Bulls like only dropped in a couple of wins.
Because they have the same system.
Yeah, the system. And Scottie Pippen could kind of fill the same role as Michael Jordan. He couldn't do it as efficiently, couldn't do it as dominant, but you could still kind of fill the role. LeBron is his own system, though. Okay, when LeBron is... Since 2003, everyone is going to build around LeBron. 6'8", 240-pound
Yeah, LeBron's a giant.
beast of a man.
He's a giant.
Okay? So he's going to go to the rim when he wants to. And because of that, if you're just going to let him take dunk after dunk, defense is going to end up collapsing. The way you build around LeBron is just give him shooters. Which, if you look at like every team that LeBron has that was whatsoever successful, excluding like his, well, you could even include
Every team,
it had great shooters around. Okay, shooters that were like shooters that no one would want to leave open. Okay, but when you have LeBron driving to the lane, would you shut down like an almost guaranteed 2 versus a maybe 3?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Okay, and when he was with Miami and Mike Miller, I think he had Rashard Lewis for a bit, Shane Battier, Mario Chalmers.
Mario Chalmers, very good, very underrated.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
and when he was with the Cavs, he had Jr. Kyrie could hit the outside. Kyle Korver.
Corver, Miller. Nope. That was Miami.
Jerome Williams could hit the shot at times.
Kevin Love.
And then when Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was a 3-point shooter.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He won a 3-point contest.
Yeah, 2012, yeah. But, like, Minnesota days.
Still good. I still think Kevin Love's good. I just think he's plays like he's given up.
Oh, now? Kevin Love is like... Right now, I think Kevin Love's
He won
ego
his
is way
championship.
too much.
You know.
Kevin Love...
High school player of the year. But anyway, okay, so you're... So who
Okay,
if you,
so
if
yeah,
you had
back to what we were going to.
Point guard,
Okay, so yeah, a true point guard. Okay, position point guard.
Now we both got to come to an agreement.
Okay,
here.
now I want on my team. Okay, if I'm looking at it,
Don't look at any other position yet.
Yeah, I know. Point guard. I'm looking at my team. Okay, well, my offense I would like is a good spacing, so we could have, we could be dangerous from everywhere on the floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do.
You want to start with coach?
Oh, you want to put in a coach?
Would that dictate? I feel like that dictates a lot, because the coach runs a certain system.
Fine, then give me Mike D'Antoni's offense when he was with the Suns, 7 seconds or less.
Okay.
Quick scoring and get back on defense. No, that's what do you think? What do you think? Remember, we have to come to an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to do the players first and then fit a coach around those players? Because remember, players could always adapt and such like that. But if we're just going based off that, okay,
Yeah.
for me,
let's just do players.
oh yeah, just players right now.
So point guard.
So point guard, I want someone to stretch the floor and definitely draw out the defense. So I'm going with the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry.
It's kind of hard to not take Steph just from the 3-point. I don't know. Like I feel like I don't want to get away from, because it's a team thing here.
Which better backs up Steph Curry.
I think Steph's better by himself.
Steph Curry plays great off ball. Like he's
Yeah.
I would say
I agree with that.
So if he was a first to third option, Steph Curry is fantastic, and he doesn't even have to be scoring.
Yeah,
like
but
he's
I
dropping
don't
his
care.
30
But then
points
I would
per
rather
game.
put Steph as like a shooting
Steph
guard.
Curry is putting. Yeah, I know, but we're going off of positions, and Steph Curry is a point guard.
Yeah, but he would never bring the ball up.
Why not? He's always brought the ball. I mean, he brings up the ball a lot.
The way he plays out, I wouldn't put the ball in his hands till we get past half court.
Well, yeah, but still.
Because that's the idiot's gonna chuck up a half court shot. He might make it, which is gonna be awesome, but he's gonna be like,
I know
"Oh,
in
I'll get to the
2018
logo."
there was a little. Stephen A. Smith said during a podcast that the NBA made 35% of their threes, and they made 22% of their threes from 30 to 35 feet, dictated as a deep three. Steph Curry made 51% of his threes from 30 to 35 feet. So him walking across half court and him pulling, I don't mind. Okay? Because for a defense to have to be drawn out that much, there is no player in NBA history to have such gravity as Steph Curry. When he'll retire and we'll be like 15 years later.
Gravity.
Gravity. Yes. Okay.
He's sucked to the center of the earth more than anybody else on the team.
Okay, you're really dumb. Okay, that's not what I'm going off of here. Gravity
don't really
as a
understand what you're
defense is drawing to him.
Oh.
Okay. Look at this year. He was being double and triple teamed. And he still won the scoring title, 31 points off of amazing shooting numbers.
I'd rather have I would rather have a guy that brings the ball up the court to get the ball into my 2, 3, 4 guys' hands.
He can do that. He does do that.
I don't think he would though.
What do you mean?
don't think he's disciplined enough to do it.
I think he 100% is disciplined enough to do
don't
it.
think so.
But because he does not have that 3-4 that is big and dominant, okay, or takes a star role, well, he did. 2017, 2018, 2019. Okay, those 3 years. Boom. We had Kevin Durant. He'd bring up the ball and dish it down to Kevin Durant at times. But they also because of their offense that he wouldn't always bring up. They would also sometimes have Draymond Green bring it up. Andre Iguodala bring it up. Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson. Sean Livingston. They'd never have a 5 bringing up just because he'd be down there in case quick runs of the basket.
Andrew Bogut's not going to bring the ball up the court.
I know because you want your number 1 overall draft pick from 2005 to be. Well, because he's one of the best players of the 2000s. So
Andrew Bogut.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
we're
like
not
the best
okay,
center.
okay,
Like
okay,
the best
okay,
center.
okay.
He's first
I
overall
would
draft pick.
okay. I don't. I like not a knock on
Okay,
Steph
tell
at all,
me
obviously.
why. Okay, who would you not?
I would rather have like a Steve Nash or like a Jason Kidd or like a
offensive
D
liabilities
Rose.
as Jason Kidd, offensive liability. Steve Nash,
What do you mean offensive liability?
Jason Kidd was not that great offensively.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson was not much of a scorer.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas.
And now are you going with a true playmaking? Because Steph Curry can playmake. He's also offensively. He's also has a offensive bag to help carry. The only problem with him is that he's not a great defender.
There you go. I feel like it's a big knock. Got to play both sides of the ball. It's
Jason
not like
Kidd's
it's not,
like
it's
a
not like
great
that other
defender.
video. It's not like our other.
Steve Nash is not like a great defender. With a point guard, you're not gonna have a really great defender unless you're gonna have like a Gary Payton.
Well, then D Rose.
D Rose wasn't. He's an average defender. Derrick Rose.
He's a pretty good defender. From the point. Who else would you have? As the
Did
true
you want
one?
a defender?
Well, overall, like a one guy.
I said Steph Curry.
Yeah, but you said he sucks at defense. He doesn't play defense. Well, then give me JJ Redick, even though he's a shooting guard. But
He's a shooting guard. Yeah.
give me James Harden.
He's a ball hog.
He's a ball hog. I don't like James Harden.
I don't like James Harden's game. Isolation. One of the
Magic
best isolation players
Magic
of all time. but
Magic Johnson, that's a good one. Magic Johnson would be a good one.
6'9" point guard, can dish the ball.
That's-
Doesn't normally go for. He's not much of a scorer. I don't know much. I don't know him much for a defender either. Just because of his
I don't
size,
either.
though. It's so. I mostly know him just because of his playmaking ability. But I'm looking at.
Passing the ball.
Oh yeah. So there's If I'm looking at point guard, there's passing, there's offensive game, so it's like scoring. Okay, passing, scoring, and defending. Okay, Steph Curry fills two of those.
I go passing, defending, scoring.
No, I'm just saying those are just the three. I'm not ranking them. Those are just the three that point guards are listed through. Okay.
Like your shooting guards should score more than your point guard.
I'm not. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. If I'm building a 5 all time, okay, I know that I'm gonna end up having players that are gonna be able to. It's either I destroy them on offense, or I can have a good mix of defenders and offensive players.
Right.
So, like Steph Curry as my point guard,
Okay.
he'd help carry an offensive.
I-
And he doesn't
well,
even
we're-
have.
well,
Okay,
let's-
no,
let's- we're gonna
he
revisit-
doesn't even have. Just
We're gonna revisit that because
Okay.
I don't like Steph there.
I'm just gonna say he doesn't even have to drop 30 points per game. His gravity, nonetheless, will draw 1 or 2 defenders at a time, and because of that, opens
Gravity.
up the floor.
Was he a planet?
That's how he is compared to defenses. When he has to
Shooting guard.
suck them out.
Tell me why you won't say Michael Jordan. Because
I didn't say I wouldn't.
would
say
you
Michael.
agree, Michael Jordan? Then
Yeah, defensive player of the year, greatest player of all time, 6-0 in the finals.
okay, good.
He has the offensive. He has the offensive bag, and he's one of the greatest guard defenders, perimeter defenders for sure. One of the most athletic players of all time. Just Michael Jordan himself. That should be there should be. It shouldn't be a debate. Everything I just listed was unneeded, but I said it anyway.
Okay,
It's Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
small forward. LeBron. It's
Peja
got to be LeBron.
Stojakovic.
Who?
Peja Stojakovic, or Tony Kukoc.
LeBron
Oh my
James.
goodness, the Croatian sensation.
LeBron James.
He played for the Bulls. Led him to like 3 championships. It's absolutely insane.
LeBron James. You can't not say LeBron James,
You know,
dude. Really?
okay. I would agree with LeBron, but you can't. Okay,
Clyde Drexler was a shooting guard, though, right?
yeah, I know. I would agree with LeBron James, but at least like put some respect to like some other guy.
Well, yeah, but
Who would you have if you could not pick LeBron James?
Kevin Durant. That's a really good answer.
I didn't say he was
The
it.
dude is a tarantula for a reason. Like, you can't get around him. How many players in the NBA today, their number one guy they hate defending, is Kevin Durant. Like everybody says it.
What do you mean? I'd say a lot more people say James Harden, just because of his draw fouls. Maybe Giannis.
I think it's more
Steph Curry's
annoying.
up there. I know Victor Oladipo hates
Steph is not a
Steph
small
Curry.
forward. Small forward.
You're just saying players.
We're talking about small forwards. Who would you pick if you didn't pick LeBron? Small forward. Real answer.
If I had a fit system,
Well, yeah.
is either Kevin Durant or Larry Bird.
Okay.
Larry Bird is, even for his time, is one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's one of the toughest players of all time.
Isn't he from Indiana?
Yeah, he is. And, 3-time MVP, 3-time champion. One of the greatest teams of all time, 1985-86 Celtics.
Dude, I watched a video.
He won the first 3 ever 3-point contests.
I watched a video the other day.
Yeah.
About like people were comparing, or like talking about how tough it was to play in the 80s, 90s with the defenses.
Yeah.
And they were playing clips from like the Celtics back in the day with Larry Bird, and there was no defense. Like they didn't do anything. They would just like shove a guy when he was jumping in the air. Like it was kind of rough.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a lot of the Pistons that did that.
Yeah, that was Dennis Rodman. Yeah, that was, but that was like.
No, actually, the biggest thing was Dennis Rodman wasn't like the big leader of that. I'd say probably the dirtiest was either Isaiah Thomas or Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah.
But
they did that was all on Last Dance.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go LeBron, or you got somebody else?
I'd take LeBron. I was just wanting to make more of a, talk a little bit more on the small forward position, even though we didn't do that for the shooting guard. Who?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm running out of room here. But,
okay, now the power forward one is going to be interesting because remember we're going to be fitting more of a, because if you just pick like the greatest that you think, they might not all float.
I agree.
Okay, so like
that's what I was saying. Like
for like the powered,
we can come back and change.
Yeah, for like the team. So like power.
Because when we pick a coach, it's gonna. I guarantee it's gonna change stuff already.
Okay, power forward wise, greatest power forward of all time is Tim Duncan, the big fundamental.
Get out with that dumbass shit.
Number 21 for the San Antonio Spurs,
Timothy,
the big
Lametrius
fundamental.
Duncan. No shot.
Yeah.
No. Timothy Jeremetrius Duncan.
I was saying he's the greatest power forward of all time. Someone I would argue taking over him on my team, Dirk Nowitzki. It's spelled Nowitzki, but like people say Nowitzki all the time.
Did Dirk play defense?
Maybe when he was younger. He's most notably for offense.
Yeah, his fadeaway. That's it.
That's it?
The second most, well, it's tied for second most unblockable turnaround. Kobe and Michaels are identical, so it'd be like Michael, Kobe, then Dirk.
Unblockable, I'd put probably Dirk's over Michael and stuff.
Come on with that
Michael
shit.
Jordans and
Come
Kobe
on
Bryant's
with
were probably
that
more
shit.
patented. Like, they're a lot more difficult.
Come on.
Dirk was 7 feet and he was
Yeah, but you could
one-legged fade away.
I guarantee Kevin Durant blocks that shot.
No.
Come on. Kevin Durant's...
Come on with that dump. Have you seen the way Dirk
Kevin
shoots?
Durant is
Moonball.
10 and a half feet tall with his...
Moonball. Yeah. I don't care if he's 9 and 13 inches tall, okay? With that, he's moonballing that. If you go ahead and you look up Dirk Nowitzki highlights, okay?
Mhm. Carlos Boozer.
No, you go ahead and just like
Blocks that shot.
from the 3-point line, okay?
Carlos
From the
Boozer
3-point line,
locked down
when he
deep.
shoots the ball goes out of frame. He shoots that high
Yeah.
in the air. When he does his post
Carlos
fade,
Boozer.
same exact thing.
Carlos Boozer blocks that shot.
Carlos Boozer does not block that shot. Carlos Boozer gets
In
put
his
on a
prime,
high.
dude? The dude was ripped. Boozer. Carlos. The guy looked like Sean Paul.
The guy who had a Sharpie drawn on his head to make up for his hair.
Yes.
That dude? No.
Yes.
No, he's not blocking nothing
Carlos
like that.
Boozer blocks Dirk Nowitzki's.
No. Maybe like
Fadeaway.
Big Baby Davis, but not Carlos Boozer.
The brow?
No. Big Baby
Baron?
Davis.
Baron Davis?
Glenn Davis.
Who's Glenn Davis?
You know that number 11, the big old guy that Kevin Garnett made cry on the side of the bench?
No.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
it's-
Okay.
No.
Seriously though, power forward. Seriously though.
I was thinking, well, who do you think?
I don't
you're
know. I'm
taking?
trying to think. I don't know many power forwards. Yes. Okay. I remember that clip.
Okay.
Power forwards.
Okay, here I could list a couple that you can consider. Okay, Tim Duncan.
Jermaine O'Neal is a good one. He's a power forward though. I thought he was small forward.
I put him more as a center.
He had the cornrows, right, with the Pacers.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a 5.
I put him more as a power forward center, but I think more of a center later in his years.
He was good.
Yeah.
But that's right. I mean,
So there's
Reggie
like
Miller.
Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Charles Barkley.
You just say KG.
Yeah, I did say KG.
KG's a good one.
I know, but I was going like for a fit of an offense. Defensively, okay, we gotta look at our team. Okay, so far, point guard undecided, shooting guard.
Get Steph up there.
Okay.
Michael and LeBron are a lock at the 2 and 3.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but if I gotta look at it, Michael's a far better defender than LeBron is. LeBron's decent defender.
LeBron, when they won
Decent
in
defender.
Cleveland, he more of a defensive role in Cleveland when they won.
No.
He probably should have won Defensive Player of the Year one of those
No.
2 years he came back, 3 years, whatever it was.
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't agree with that.
Why not?
What classifies it? If you remove his thoughts of him being great, all-time chase down artist. Okay,
Right.
you remove that. What makes him a great defender?
Because
Because that is the biggest thing
at
that
any
people
point,
believe
at any
in.
point in the game, he was put on the on.
By the way,
whoever was-
that block in 2016 in the NBA Finals on Iguodala, that block right there, is
Yeah.
a goaltend.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
it could have been.
Yeah, it was, but it's pivotal moment. It was tied 89, final minutes of the game. You're not gonna call it on LeBron James. So
LeBum James.
he goes up for the block.
So okay,
It
so
hit-
the
it
2
hit
and 3,
backboard,
2
so.
and 3 are pretty much a lock. LeBron's a really good defender. Obviously.
Really good?
I think he's a really good defender. Yeah.
I wouldn't say really
He
good.
can't not be. He's
I
too
wouldn't say
to
really
not
good
be.
defender. I'd say he's decent,
He's above average.
which isn't really good.
What's better than above average, or what's
Decent.
the next level?
I go decent.
I'd go decent.
Someone who's
average, above
respectable,
average.
but decent. He's not known for his defense. When you think about LeBron, you think about his dunking offense,
yeah.
passing,
I think.
and
about
then
it, he's just
last thing
dominant.
you probably think of all, and then you think flopping, and then you think dunking.
You think flopping? Yeah, kind of.
You don't think of you don't think LeBron with defense. Maybe his chase down block, but exclude that.
I think he's a good enough defender to be on this.
Oh yeah,
this team.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying he's not like a really good defender. Like Michael Jordan is a really good, if not great, defender.
Conan sending me just NBA players. Mike Bibby, Gilbert Arenas, Baron Davis, Stephon Marbury.
There's no way I'm putting Mike Bibby of my all-time team as a point guard.
We could throw
Mike
him in.
Bibby is ripped as shit now. Like if you've seen pictures now,
Yeah, his shoulders are huge.
He's just his whole body.
We do need a 4 though. I don't want to get too far.
Okay,
off
gotcha. A 4. Well, I brought up what I would think if we were fitting a team. If we were going best player, probably going Tim Duncan. If we're going offensively fit, Dirk Nowitzki. If we're going defensively fit, it's either Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett. It's really what we need because
Where did Hakeem Olajuwon play? Small forward.
no, Hakeem Olajuwon was the center.
He was the center.
Yeah,
I thought
he
he
was
was
the center.
okay.
No. He's
That's gonna be a tough one.
He was
next.
7 foot. Yeah, I know because that's gonna again go with because what I'm thinking is we would want a good mix of offense and defense. We don't want to be like the
Right.
don't want to be like the Nets.
I like Dirk. I don't know though. Dirk and his I don't even know if I
Well,
like.
because if you think about it, Dirk with his offense, the center could also bring in the interior defense.
Okay, what about the mailman?
The millman.
Karl Malone. Is he the mailman?
Oh, you said the mailman? I thought you said middleman.
No, mailman.
Okay, mailman. John Stockton. For all those years, 1984.
Sean Kemp.
He had a pretty heavy backpack he was carrying right there, Karl Malone. John Stockton. I can't put Karl Malone there. Okay, real talk.
Okay.
I wouldn't put Karl Malone in there. Just
That 4 position's kind of like
okay. What do we want? Okay, are we looking at?
we're looking at like one of the best or the best or
Yeah, well,
whatever.
I know,
like,
but That's why I just gave you what we're looking at. Are we looking for?
I like Dirk, but I don't know if he's
Are we looking offensively? Are we looking defensively? Are we looking all around?
probably more all around. I guess.
Tim Duncan.
Right? He was a 4.
Yeah,
Who was their
powerful.
5?
Tiago Splitter, David Robinson.
Oh, David Robinson. I know David
Okay.
Robinson. Okay. All right, let's go fundamental king.
The big fundamental.
Timothy Dunk.
Did you actually put Timothy?
No,
Duncan.
Tim
Duncan.
A-N.
Duncan.
I knew that. All right. Center. Why is it not Shaq? Why is it not Diesel? Why is it Hakeem Olajuwon, 2-time defensive player of the year? Better than LeBron James.
You can
Fucking-
you can stretch the floor.
He's as long as the floor.
Which fine, you can stretch the floor still. Shaquille O'Neal was not great on perimeter defense, sliding
We
whatsoever
don't need
coming
him to
up.
be out on the perimeter. We got LeBron and Michael out there. And we got kind of Tim Duncan.
Okay, so I'm trying
We
to
run a 2-3.
I'm trying to see someone also on offense where he's not just sitting in the paint. Shaquille O'Neal, outside of like 5 or 7 feet, he's
How
like
he
a
put-
Ben Simmons now, but really good,
Ben Simmons.
really good. Ben Simmons cannot score from the outside whatsoever.
Ben Simmons can't score, period.
Ben Simmons can score on the
Dude's-
inside, but that's
dude's
if he decides to
fucking
not pass up
garbage.
wide open layups or dunks.
Shaq in his prime?
I know, but if you look at where Shaq was playing, okay, Shaq just hung around the rim. He was never spaced out like.
pick and roll. Pick and roll guy.
And where did he score? Around the rim.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he starts off running.
I know, but pick and roll guy, yeah. Anything in the paint. Paint extend.
Okay, well, if you want paint extended, you could also put
Well,
Shaq
are
there.
you putting your 5 out on the rim or on the?
I was gonna try to space out my 5 because then that could open up for driving lanes for Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
Who's gonna rebound then?
Make your shots.
Oh, we could put Dennis Rodman down at that 4 position too.
Oh, if you want it, but
We could have.
That's
That's only defense though.
yeah, I know that's what I was
That's
asking.
tough.
If
But
we're-
Tim, no, I like Tim. I like
because
Tim.
they can both do it. And just
Like
saying,
Tim.
just because they're sitting
Yao
out there
Ming.
doesn't mean that they're not going to flow down to the. Because remember, that's a big coaching and game plan.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay, just because everyone's
No,
on the outside doesn't mean you can't
Tim
get rebounds.
Duncan's a choice, but I'm just
I like Tim Duncan. He can rebound.
in his prime, yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing. All
At
in
point guard though, it could have put
Russell Westbrook
no.
rebounding.
Played for the freaking Spurs. Tony Parker.
No.
Could have.
Why?
Tony Parker's elite.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but we're going the best of the best.
He was up there. They won championships for a reason, and it wasn't just mono.
I know it was Bruce Bowen. He's one of the. What are you laughing at? Bruce Bowen is one of the greatest 3-and-D players of the 2000s.
Okay, so anyway, so it's not Shaq. It might be Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay. Full respect on Shaq. Offense, amazing. Defense, fine. But it's only because
great.
that's what I.
He
Okay.
said fine.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. But it's just because he hones in one zone. Okay. What I keep thinking of is like in 2K when they look at your hot spots and such.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal, just not just because of his hot spot, but just where he sits all around the rim. Okay. Way you could kill our team is if you had a player, you had a center that could step out mid range or out.
Okay, what about Yao?
But Yao there, and we're going prime.
Prime Yao. T-Mac Yao. One of the best duos right there.
If they're both in their prime, yeah. Yao. I just think that there's better
I don't
options.
think Yao, but
No, I was
you gotta
thinking.
give him.
Okay, as much as I'm really leaning on Hakeem right now.
Hakeem shoot 3-pointers?
Yeah,
Did he make 3-pointers?
yeah.
Dude,
I believe he actually he made, was it 1 or 2 in the 90
I just think
94
I just think.
NBA Finals against
How
the
did he
Knicks?
do? How did he do it? Do you think Hakeem Olajuwon out hustles
Against Shaq?
against Shaq with the Lakers, not Shaq with the Magic?
Yeah.
Really think you don't think Shaq bodies him?
Shaq gives respect to Hakeem Olajuwon because
Alright.
when you listen to Shaq talk to him, it'd be like he could never get in his head. That was a big thing for Shaq. Get in their head and just bully him. But Hakeem Olajuwon would be fine. Shaq would throw an elbow and Hakeem would be like, haha, nice job, brother. and he'd run down, and then he'd just come down and hit.
What was that?
The shot, brother. That's what he would. That's what he said. He just, and then he'd come down and he'd just hit him with the dream shot.
I just got a stat notification.
shot.
I just got a stat notification. Akeem's 3-point average was a .202,
.202.
which for a 5 is actually pretty good.
Yeah, and the era he played in. Are
don't
you
really
getting
shoot
stats from
threes.
over that guy over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
He's sending me.
okay,
all types
because
of shit.
he was the first overall draft pick in 1984, and he played all the
I
way.
know. Yeah.
Listen,
If you
okay,
listen
he
to the
played-
Patreon episode, we have a Patreon out there where
Okay.
we discuss Akeem Olajuwon.
And the reason I'm
And
saying
Harry listed
okay, I'm sorry.
his
Okay, I'm
life
so-
history.
Life history. Oh my god.
Almost.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, he played in the 80s and 90s. Okay, where first of all, centers were not meant to stretch the floor. Yet he
They were
still did.
centers.
Okay, Shaquille O'Neal, if you want to compare, he's 1 for 22 in his career, and he played all the way up to 2013.
Well, we're not trying to get the 5 to the 3-point line.
I'm just trying.
if-
No, I'm
if
just
it's
trying
me,
to stretch him out even to mid range.
Traditional circle
Open him-
basketball.
op-
I'm not putting
Open it
him
up. I'm just trying to get mid range.
point to point.
I wouldn't mind Shaq there. I wouldn't mind Wilt Chamberlain there.
Yeah.
Any center there is fine as long as it's great. Like I'm not putting no Kwame Brown down there.
.045 was Shaq's 3-point average.
Yeah,
That's so
he
bad.
1 for 22. He played the power forward role. He played the power forward role. Everyone
Charles
on Spotify and
Barkley.
such they can't see. Okay, we have the
The
Charles-
new NBA logo's
yeah.
up on the screen.
Yeah, with Charles Barkley on there. You may have seen NBA on TNT. There's the Charles Barkley logo. Personally, I think it's better than the Jerry West logo,
I agree.
just because it's definitely goes a lot more with body appreciation and the curvature.
Body appreciation. Okay, so I'll agree with Hakeem Olajuwon just because of all the stat line. I've never really
He's
seen,
all
I've
around,
never really
all
seen
around.
highlights on him and stuff like that. I just think
All
Shaq is
around.
so dominant. Like,
Oh
it's really
yeah,
hard
of course.
To not.
There,
Then-
you can't go wrong here if you think if you're picking the best.
Yeah.
Just Hakeem Olajuwon all around a lot.
Okay, so
I think a
before
lot
we
better.
get back into the point guards, so just to reiterate, we have Steph Curry as point guard, Michael Jordan as your 2
well,
shooting guard.
not Steph Curry because we still have to talk about
That's a debate. And
Okay.
then LeBron's our 3, our
Yep.
small forward. Tim Duncan is our 4, our power forward, and Hakeem Olajuwon is the center.
that. Okay.
It's pretty much a lock for the 2 and 3. Tim Duncan's basically a lock. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, 5 you could put about just about
it's
anyone
if
there.
it's not Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon's great for that position.
I'd
so
put
I'm
maybe
he's
my-
like a lock.
I know if I had to pick 10 players out of there all the time, I know for sure prime Dwight Howard is in there in my top 10.
Like Magic, Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Okay, so point. Yeah, I agree. Top 10.
Yeah, top 10. That's what I'm saying.
Point guard Steph. Steph isn't a traditional point. I would rather have him if he's on my team.
Now you're wanting traditional, and I'm looking at like. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I'm.
Yeah, it's like
interrupting. Go ahead.
you're gonna run a system. Like,
Pulling a David.
today's NBA now is like you got so many guys so many stars that which could be the same with this team, I guess, but it's not. There's no system really anymore until you get to the NBA Finals, and now you watch the Suns play, and the Suns are actually running like they're swinging the ball, they're cutting. Steph Curry is off the ball is great, but it's kind of like he just runs around on his own while everybody else stands there, set screens, kinda. And then he grabs the ball, dribbles it 58 times between his legs, breaks somebody's ankle, step back,
He's
three,
not
turns
G.
around,
Wise, no.
shimmies to his bench,
No, no.
and then just goes down. and
Steph
plays
Curry. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. He can shoot coming off the catch, off the screen. He doesn't need to dribble all the time.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
He
He's
can
the best
create.
shooter of all
He
time.
can create for himself, but he can also just score off the catch and shoot. Reason I'm picking Steph Curry is even with the lackluster roster as he had this year, okay, compared to like his 2016, arguably his greatest season of all time, compared to this year, okay. When you look at the difference between that, even with Klay Thompson on the floor versus Klay Thompson off the floor, so you had another 3-point threat on the floor.
Yeah, but you're just talking about scoring.
No, I'm saying again, gravity wise.
Yeah, but you're gonna be on a team where that's not gonna happen.
How is that not going to happen?
You got Michael Jordan, LeBron James. On the.
Would you rather have someone take a 2-pointer or a Steph Curry 3?
No,
If you look in the league now and you look over game film and such, people are, even in 2017 and 2018, when you look back at when the Cavs were playing the Warriors in the NBA Finals, they were leaving Kevin Durant for wide open dunks compared to Steph Curry for a 3-pointer.
Yeah, right. But then you could put Steph as a shooting guard. I feel like it doesn't matter.
No, but we're just talking about positional.
Yeah, yeah. He is
so
a
then
point
you
guard.
can't put him at a shooting guard if we were
No,
talking about
I know.
positional.
He is a point guard. He's gonna draw people if he goes up, but then it's like.
And if he draws 2 people, you leave any one of those 4 open, they are scoring.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And if you just play him on one, he's coming off a screen. Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, LeBron send screens right there.
That's a big
Steph
deal.
Curry is getting open and people are getting bodied.
Yeah, I agree.
And Steph Curry could fall into just like a JJ Redick role where he's hitting a couple of threes and okay, now the defense has to shift. But because Steph Curry is far better shooter than JJ Redick is.
Well, right.
Okay. And because of how far out he can shoot.
I agree with Steph. I think Steph is obviously the greatest shooter of all time. I'm so traditional.
Steph Curry can play make. He can.
I don't like.
if you
There's
go
no
ahead and
highlights of him passing the ball.
There are a lot of highlights of him passing the ball.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
It's just that because people are more oohed and awed about deep
shooting.
3-point shot.
Yeah.
Same thing like with LeBron. Okay? You see a lot more LeBron dunks than you do see passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron has. I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But LeBron isn't a point guard.
But still. Okay, if you look... still.
Conan says he'll take Jimmer for that over Steph Curry.
Jimmer Range in college was really good.
Jimmer is nasty.
Jimmer Range.
He was like averaging like 70 points in China or whatever.
70
It
points?
was like 40 points a game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he was dropping like 70.
I know. In
point
China,
games.
I don't know, but... Okay, like the league, everything, like with the Team USA relation to that, and like all the other countries catching up.
Yeah.
I can't think that because the NBA players, they'll be completely garbage in the NBA and they'll go out and they'll become Hall of Famers over in China playing for a team that no one knows.
Well, that's China though.
But still.
You want to keep Steph? I'm okay with keeping Steph. You make good points like gravitational.
I'm just weighing the
defending.
pros and cons compared to Steph Curry over a person.
Okay, let's go. All right, let's go coach then. Because we all might all of a sudden just change it.
I pick Steph. You pick one person. Tell me why. And you pick one person. You can't just give me a bunch of people. You pick one person.
I would take D Rose.
D Rose. Okay.
Yeah.
Now D Rose.
Driving the ball, driving dish kind of a guy. He'll score at the basket. He'll hit the 3. He plays decent defense.
Okay, D Rose is not that great of a 3-point shooter. He does play better defense than Steph Curry, but
Drives the ball better.
But if he's driving the ball, remember we already have 2 people who are driving the ball.
Right.
So I'm thinking team wise, if we had Steph Curry to spread the defense, so
I don't
now
think
we
LeBron,
have.
I don't think LeBron plays driving the ball though. I think LeBron plays. He plays off wing.
What
cutback
era
guy.
LeBron are we getting? Because
Best LeBron ever, which is
what 2012, 2013, Bron?
probably
He's driving the ball. Yeah, he was shooting like 40% from 3, but he's driving the ball.
maybe
Because
off a swing, backdoor cut. LeBron James.
Backdoor cut, yeah. Still, he's going to the hole.
Right, but I think D Rose, 1-4, D Rose bring the ball up, is
In transition, that's deadly, but
I just I
Steph
don't think
Curry
people,
and
I
anything?
don't think people keep up with him because you got to think you're gonna play a team just as equal, so like a best point guard defender on him. Like Steph's great, he's gonna make a shot 9 times out of 10, but
I know, but
no, it's tough. But if it was me, I would choose D Rose.
I understand where you're going with
I think you
D-Rose.
get more production out of an offense.
I don't.
I think you get more points from Steph.
I don't think you can get more production just with D Rose, because if D Rose is driving the ball, okay. First of all, no spacing on defense. Oh, okay. Hear me out. No spacing on offense. I mean, so then the defense is collapsed. So there's less driving attempts, less field goal percentage goes down, and with the defense collapsed, now Hakeem Olajuwon can't own the box out. Okay, Tim Duncan is more of a mid-range shooter. He wasn't a great 3-point shooter either. So that also shuts down him. If I bring out Steph Curry, now the defense has to... What?
Why did they shut it down?
Because the whole defense is collapsed. Let's bring them inside the 3-point line. And so now Tim Duncan and Hakeem Olajuwon can't work the inside lane. They can't work the... and with your 3 guys, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Derrick Rose, all driving, everyone's compact, they're all meeting at the lane. You're just gonna have 10 guys all in the paint.
No, you run motion offense.
Okay, motion offense, but still, I'm playing. If you're running a motion offense, I'm still shifting my defense inside the 3-point line. And
You have Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was like
Jordan
was a 33% shooter from the 3-point line. Okay, he wasn't most notably known for the 3-point. You can go ahead and fact check that. I think that's what you're
Yeah,
doing.
dribble drive offense.
But yeah,
I think like basketball. When I think basketball, like the NBA now is 3 points. Steph Curry changed the game.
yeah,
With 3 points, which is obviously credit where credit's due.
yeah.
I just think as far as like a team, you're gonna run more of a motion type offense. You're gonna drive and dish. You're gonna
Which is Steph Curry.
I don't think
In
so.
2016,
I
when
think Steph plays behind the perimeter.
that's what a lot of people see him for.
He'll cut baseline.
That's what a lot of people see. But
cut baseline corner three. Cut baseline corner three.
in
Cut baseline top of the key.
2016, when he was the league MVP unanimous, he actually led the NBA for guards in percentage at the rim.
Yeah, because every time he did, he was wide open.
No.
I don't know, dude. Come on now.
And they also ran a motion offense. Okay, there's not one solo person that was moving. It was very okay, what is your definition of a motion offense?
People moving.
The Warriors are one of the greatest.
Steph Curry
moving-
ran around. Klay Thompson
was
ran
running
corner
around.
to corner.
Everyone was running around.
No.
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
Okay, maybe not Draymond
The
Green.
only thing
because
Draymond Green did was
running-
kick people in the nuts.
and he was passing the ball out.
And Andrew Bogut's running around that. No.
Well, okay, you're not having everyone be moving, but
That's
still,
a motion offense.
not everyone's moving. Okay, if anything, then you have Andrew Bogut moving block to block, short corner to short corner. They're in the dunker spot. Okay, so when you're gonna throw it up to your best center in the 2000s, okay, Andrew Bogut is gonna be slamming it down, and then as so-called Draymond Green, the greatest defender of all time, as he calls it, okay,
He's a good defender.
he calls
He's
himself
bad
the
rep.
greatest.
I
Are you?
know.
No,
He's a good defender, but he's not the greatest.
no. So many clips of him just kicking
dudes in the
getting,
nuts. I
No,
know.
just getting fucking destroyed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just him just getting snapped for no reason.
If it's me, I take D Rose, but I respect Steph because he's the greatest.
I
shooter
know,
of all
but
time.
we have to come together as a group. You can't just pick.
We gotta make a decision like now because we're
Yeah.
probably like 15 minutes in.
And
on
we've been
Steph.
talking about Steph a lot,
It's
which
fuck Steph
which
Curry.
makes sense.
Steph Curry's ugly.
Babyface assassin.
Who do you think? Okay, you want Steph that bad?
No.
I'm
You
okay
have
with
to.
I'm
You
okay
have
with
to
take-
agree with me. You can't just like side with me.
I agree with you that he would take. I think in a motion type offense, D Rose is gonna be better. I just know it for a fact. He drives way better.
Yeah, I know, but that's just
D-Rose prime,
That's
MVP
just
D-Rose.
driving. Okay,
Right, drive and dish. I want to get the
but
ball.
who is he dishing to if you don't have any?
To Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tim Duncan.
But
Hakeem
they're not
Olajuwon.
outside shooting the
I
ball.
don't care.
So how are they dishing? If anything, if he's driving, he's handing the ball off. Hey, here,
Pick and
because
roll.
you're already here. Hey,
Motion
hey,
offense.
the other 4 guys, they also drove. Here, we'll just pass it around. Okay, I got Steph Curry expresses the floor. Now I can actually, first draws the defense out, and if LeBron, Michael Jordan drives, they can kick it out to Steph Curry. Or if not,
LeBron
because
can make threes. Michael Jordan can make threes. Hakeem Olajuwon can kind of make threes. Tim Duncan is.
Michael Jordan can kind of make threes. If we're going prime Michael Jordan again, he's not a great 3-point shooter. I think he's going for mid-range shot.
more basketball than 3-point line. Okay,
And that-
okay?
And that's what I'm
okay.
saying. You're playing it as if there's no 3-point line.
I was playing basketball, dog.
That's what I'm doing, and I'm playing
Nah,
smart.
you're playing 2K18. That's what you're playing.
And that's how I'm winning.
Where it's
You have one person. Yeah.
green.
If it goes in,
Green.
don't hit the player, hit the game. If I have
Let's
hit,
put D Rose as a 6-man. That solves both our problems.
what's my problem?
You're just stupid.
Oh my goodness. Yo, everyone who's hearing this whatsoever,
All right, give me a coach.
comment on like Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, would you rather have
Such like
D
that.
Rose or Steph Curry?
In this situation, or just like when you're building a team. Now I know there's a lot of D Rose fans out there. I love D Rose, okay, but I'm
Apparently not.
okay. I do love D Rose, but in this system, in this situation, I would take Steph Curry for spacing. Okay. Now for people who agree or disagree, that's perfectly fine. Just let us know on Twitter or Instagram, such. Contact us. Okay.
East Krok Podcast.
Yes.
All social platforms.
Okay. So who are we taking here?
All right, 6-man D Rose, or you got a different one? I think that just helps for our sake. There's obviously way better 6-men out there.
I'd put D Rose as like 7th or 8th because 6-man. I have someone coming off who can kind of do everything.
I'm telling you,
So like a 6-man could be like Kevin Durant.
a 16-man could be anybody. You're right. You're absolutely right. But for the sake of our argument, so we're not 4 hours into this.
Are we just going like any player, or are we going like a pure 6-man, like a Jamal Crawford? Because Jake Crossover,
You could do Lamar Odom.
You could also be doing Lou Will.
That's what I'm saying. That's like a whole. That's a whole.
But like no, that's not like a whole, because there's only a couple of guys that I take as my 6-man, just because of coming off.
I'm saying D Rose.
Fine, we can
So because you know what I'm doing here with this team. Those 4 never coming off the court, and like Steph gets somehow he's cold. I'm just gonna go D Rose, go in there, get the ball to the other guys.
And that Steph Curry can do that too.
When Steph's cold, it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness!
All right, let's go with the coach.
No, fine.
Let's go with the coach.
I'm gonna look up Steph Curry's assists, career assist numbers, and you're gonna. What do you think it is?
Okay, so coach, let's go. So who are you thinking? Phil Jackson, Van Gundy.
Oh, you're going. So who did you say?
Who are we thinking for a coach?
To fit this type of offense, there's like D'Antoni. Try, but not, I wouldn't really go try.
I'd say like Phil.
You go Phil for this?
Maybe.
I want to go Phil.
I don't know many coaches, if I'm being honest.
Greg Pop, D'Antoni, Paul Westphal, Bobby Knight, Red Auerbach.
Red Auerbach. That's 1962.
7 championships in a row.
Shit.
He averages 6.5 assists
Pat
per
Riley.
game.
Pat Riley, though.
True. Pat Riley with the Lakers and the Miami Heat.
I kind of like that one, actually.
Can I ask why?
Didn't he do triangle offense?
No, that was a big Phil Jackson.
Yeah, but who's the one that brought it to Houston? Or who coaches for Houston right now?
For right now, I don't know who's right now.
Or who's notable?
Before it was Mike D'Antoni, but because he
D'Antoni.
brought like the 7 seconds or less offense over there.
That's what I'm saying. I was right earlier. I was talking
Well,
about
no,
D'Antoni.
you know.
You guys were like, no way.
Okay, no. You go ahead and you can go ahead and look at it in the beginning. I mentioned D'Antoni right away when we start talking about coaches because of his seconds or less offense with the Suns. It's quoted in there, 100%.
I agree. I remember.
Okay, good.
D'Antoni or no?
Go down. Their 7 seconds of offense was really focused on transition, getting up shots quickly, such like that. So, which this team could do. I see this team could do, especially with Steph Curry out there. They could definitely get shots up quick. So, what you feeling? I was thinking I wouldn't mind D'Antoni. I
actually kind of like D'Antoni.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we can throw D'Antoni out
I
there.
spell
D''Antoni.
Is it Mike D'Antoni?
Yeah, it's Mike D'Antoni. But
I spelled D'Antoni?
D''Antoni. It looks weird because it is weird.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird last name.
Yeah, I don't know, but still.
It doesn't matter what coach.
Yeah.
Honestly, but I like the 7 second thing.
Yeah.
Because whether it's a driving dish or a Steph play or whatever, whoever's getting the ball is scoring in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay then. Well,
right.
that was our starting 5, us 2, and again, if you disagree or like anything whatsoever like this, go ahead and comment and leave us a post whatsoever. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok too. Don't forget to sub to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/East Krok Podcast, and
East Krok Podcast on all social platforms. It's all one word, all lowercase.
Yep.
Pretty easy to find. You can Google it. I Googled it the other day, and it pops up, which is kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't do that yet. I'm just checking out our YouTube channel and just see how it's like slowly growing. Like it's pretty cool to see. Like 100% love like everything that's coming in.
I agree.
Support nonetheless, but
yeah, let us know what you guys think. This is obviously there's a lot of changes that can be made.
Oh yeah,
this is a solid team. I'd take this team. I still don't agree with the Steph Curry thing, but I'm not going to spend another 2 hours on it. So I'll bend.
Is this going up on
I'll
YouTube?
bend to that one. Yeah, it's gonna go up on YouTube.
Okay, so for people on YouTube, go ahead and comment your starting 5, and we'll go ahead and reply to that, and
yeah, for sure.
understand like that. See if you would change any of ours, it could have a completely different layout whatsoever. So, yeah, ours was position based. So, yeah,
Steph Curry's not that good.
man, don't even start with that shit.
Patreon.com/EastCrok Podcast.
Me.
EastCrok Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Patreon.com.
Yep.
YouTube.com/Patreon. Oh my goodness. YouTube.com/EastCrok Podcast.
East Rock Podcast.
And that's it. We out.